I'm going to try and help us with a skill that I learned when I was in later middle school around 8th grade, but something that with Common Core kids are starting to learn really in 6th grade. And it's factorizing an expression, or in other words, I'm making another type of expression using groupings of parentheses. It's kind of like the distributive property, but backwards. But before I can think of that, when I think of the word factorize, I think of factors. And factors come up a lot in fractions when we're making equal groups or when we're simplifying, which means I'm dividing something by the same number. So for example, if one of my kids in my class came up with 12 out of 15, I tell them they'd have to simplify it into lowest terms. They'd have to tell me the greatest common factor, which is what a number I can divide 12 and 15 by, which in this case is 3. And they would use 3 to divide both numbers. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So they're using their greatest common factor to simplify. Same thing would happen in this type of number. The greatest common factor in this case is actually 12. And there are other videos that tell you how to find the greatest common factor, by the way. 12 divided by 12 is 1. 36 divided by 12 is 3. So I can have a much simpler fraction using a greatest common factor. So when I think of this type of expression over here, 36g plus 12. Just like we did a second ago with 36 and 12 and simplifying, what is their greatest common factor? And it happens to be 12. So I'm going to put, that means I can make 12 equal groups. If I take 36 and make 12 equal groups, I can have 3 in each group. 3G. So I have 36 G's, and I split them up into 12 groups, and I have 3 in every group. If I have 12 ones, and I split them by 12 people or 12 groups, I can have 1 in each group. Notice how they make the same value. 12 times 3 does make 36. 12 times 1 does make 12. So these two are equal to each other. Let's try with this number. 72 and 8. This negative sign tells me I'm going to have a negative in my parentheses. So automatically when I see that, I'm putting it in here for now. When you get older, you may have different types of problems, but for now, for 6th grade, it's appropriate to just put the negative in here. 72 and 8. They both have 8 as a common factor, so I can split up into 8 equal groups. 72 divided by 8, 9. 8 divided by 8, 1M. Double check. 8 times 9 makes 72. 8 times 1 makes 8. And there's a negative sign there. And we'll do one more for good measure. 35W plus 63. Their greatest common factor is 7. So again, this is much easier if you know your greatest common factor and how to get it, if you're really good at your times tables. If not, you have to work on your multiplication tables or check my other videos on prime factorization to help you. 35 divided by 7 is 5, so 5W. I don't forget my variable. And 63 divided by 7 is 9. Double check. 7 times 5W, 35W. 7 times 9, 63. Hope this helps.